5-star and T-Bone up in here. Let's get this party started.
Oh, we the Big Easy Mafia.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we the Big Easy Mafia. Oh, we the Big Easy Mafia. Oh, we the Big Easy Mafia. Stand up, get crunk, make noise. About to go down for a black and gold boy. We ready, jam tight, no bluff. Saints are locked the winter ring, got a handcuff. Beating down your block, Crescent City cloth in the air. Ask me if I'm a fan, I said hell yeah. Big Easy Mafia is what I be.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome to another edition of Down South Sports Fanatics. Man, we got a show for y'all tonight. Excuse my voice. It was a long night last night, but it was a party. But without further ado, let me bring in the voice himself. He's got a better voice than me. What's up, Dave?
Hey, what's up, man? We've located the Dancing Bear this week, so it's gonna be really interesting, man. If our boy Steve calls in, they can have their shuck conversation, man.
Oh, yeah. And we also got somebody for the stats to handle all your questions you need. What's up, Fernando?
What's happening, gentlemen? How are y'all?
What's going on, man?
And, of course, we all wanted it. He's got to take the smoke, even though he smokes a lot. What's up, the hard truth, Pacho?
Man, come on, man. Watching this game right now. I'm watching all these Raiders fans right now, man. Man, they're all about to turn into some like Jesus loving guys, man. They're about to lose that Raider persona, man. Fernando,
Pancho, you heard that?
with that. Yep.
I'm glad you found it because I was looking for it, man.
Yep. Needed.
I was trying to figure out how to share my screen real quick, but I couldn't do that quick enough. So
Oh, my Lord.
Richie needs to be able to plug that in.
Listen, since he was the talk, we'll let the man lead it off. Pancho, your thoughts on Tyler Shuck?
Yeah, I mean, again, we're seeing progression. Again, the talent, the what we going against. Like I've been arguing, we're going against some terrible teams. Again, I mean, it's a team that's in front of us, and I'm good with that. I just want to see some progression. At the end of the day, I just don't want the Falcons drafting at pick 8, and we're picking at pick 9. That's gonna aggravate.
That's what it is.
That's gonna aggravate the fuck out of me.
Wait, the Falcons don't have a pick.
Yeah, they don't pick.
Yeah,
Well,
the Rams have their pick.
they gave their pick away. That's true. There you
You just
go.
don't want to see
Yeah,
a logo.
You
in front of it.
you feel better now? You feel better, Pancho?
At the end of the
But
day,
this
I
was
want
the
our pick
whole
to be the
time.
lowest pick. You get what I'm saying? Okay, we can win all these fucking games at the end of the day. We know, 3 weeks ago, we were talking about we drafting a QB 3 weeks ago. Like,
But
mean-
you can say of all the heat you get, you can say you're okay with going into next year with Tyler Shuck.
yeah, yes, I am. Yes. But again, 3-4 weeks ago, we were talking about drafting a QB.
I agree. I was too. I was one of them.
And then we played the Jet. And then what happened? We played the Jets. We played the
Fernando wasn't sold on Tyler Shuck 3 weeks ago. Neither was Dave. None of us really were.
Hold on. Wait a second. I never said we wanted to draft a quarterback 3 or 4 weeks
Right.
ago.
I don't think I did either.
I was always sold after two games, 3 games of Tyler Shuck starting. I was good with him being the quarterback next year.
Yes.
there was some squabbles on when Shuck had that bad game against the Bucs or whatnot.
The Bucs was pretty good. He had the bad game was Atlanta, really.
With the Bucs, he threw for like one. What did he threw for?
I mean, but it was like a
in the
tropical
rain.
storm. I mean, Baker Mayfield was worse than what Shuck
Hey,
was.
y'all, listen, the Wisdom Gamer just joined us. What's up, brother? Hope you had a happy new year. Y'all make sure to go follow his page, man. He's got some really good content. What you were saying, Dave? I'm sorry.
Oh, no. I mean, Fernando. Who was up? Fernando or what? I didn't want to jump.
Go ahead, Dave.
No, I was just saying, remember we talked about this Sunday after the show. It was the 3 stages of Shuck for me. It was first off, let's, see that you are better than Spencer Rattler. Let's see if that's a thing. And then we can put that whole story to rest. Then number 2 is, hey, let's put together a few more good weeks. Let's see if we could take the whole draft a quarterback conversation and throw that in the trash. And now I'm at that point. I feel like this dude could lead us to the NFC South Championship next year and get you in the playoffs. I have no doubt if the offseason happens similar to what it did this past offseason, nailing the draft, locking down a good free agent too, because you'll have more cap space. You know what I'm saying? You'll be in position to win that division. I mean, to me, I'm not sold on those other teams right now. Atlanta doesn't have a quarterback. Tampa's getting old, and they have a lot of holes on that roster. In Carolina, I'm not sold on Bryce Young. They got a few holes as well. You know what I mean? So I don't. There's no reason this team can't win a division all of a sudden going into 26.
What's your thoughts, Pancho?
Man, you win a division and then what? You're squeaking in at that point. I don't know. We have pieces in place. I don't know if we had the pieces in place. We did hit pretty good on the draft this past. If you want to push out Banks, some other guys in that equation, some good draft picks on the defense. If we can double up on that this year, this year's guys take a step up, and the next year, guys, I don't know how many starting pieces you're gonna get out of this draft. Depending, I would like to go running back with Love on the there, but
I'm with you.
I think we get a dominant running back or a not just a serviceable running back because you need to take a lot of weight off of Shuck's shoulders. And that's what that does.
Yeah, true. I mean, my thing is this. I mean, we see Olave. I didn't even know he was injured. He's out now with a clogged lung, a clot in his lung. Do we have to worry about his injury moving forward? I mean, that's a thing y'all said before. I mean,
I hope not, man. With this, I was worried about the concussion so much with him more than anything, But I mean, hopefully they caught this early. That's the word. They caught it early, and maybe it's a lot better situation than what it could have been.
What's up, champ? Thank you for joining us, my brother. Happy New Year. Yeah, I mean, listen, I tell people
beginning like boil, and then after that go like low.
Really low.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I mean, again, we have to be reasonable and put a cap. You can't pay the guy. Yes, do you want to say he's our number one? But is he a number one money wise? That's the hurdle we're gonna have to jump.
Well,
go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, Pancho. I don't know if you were listening the last time we were on Sunday, and we were talking about the same thing with Olave. But here's my thing: is that Olave's not the same. And I was with you 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, whatever it was. Olave's not the same receiver he was when he was playing with Rattler and Carr and all these other quarterbacks. Shuck has elevated Olave and Juwan Johnson. Both of them are top 10 now in their categories for receiver and tight end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Fernando, what kind of scares me in this situation is the tread on the tires at the hits that he has taken. And then you're gonna have him 5 years. So his prime is year 4, year 5, and year 6. 7, 8, 9. I don't think you're gonna get $35 million in production each one of those years.
Yeah,
so that's why I'm trying to say it kind of sucks. Now, if he was a healthy receiver with minimum concussions coming out of that first contract, then you start to look a little bit deeper into it.
How would you feel about a contract that was set up and it was declining? So it started off high and went down to a lower number.
Well, it's all going to average out. Again, I mean, you can say we're paying you 50 this year, we're paying you 20 year 3. It's all gonna average out at the end. The Saints are doing that without tickets. That mean, you get what I'm saying? It's just you're gonna pay $80 for the Atlanta game, but you're gonna pay $20 for this game. Like, no, bro, we're gonna pay $50 across 11 games. That's pretty much what it works out.
Hey, here's how I feel about Olave real quick, y'all. So, me, I was hard on Olave. I've always called him. I'll say it every podcast until, because he seems like he's improving on my shit talking. And I've called him a finesse number 2 for the longest time, which he was. But like Fernando said, completely elevated. We talked about this thoroughly last Sunday. He got elevated to another status. But to me, I'm still not – I'm going to the table right now. Things are high. You have a rookie that looks like your quarterback in the future. He's going to be under a rookie contract, which is very manageable. We're not going to be paying a quarterback $40 million like Baker Mayfield or something like that. So we're going to have that extra cap flexibility. So like Fernando was saying, you could front load this contract, go in before he hits next year and say, hey, look, dude, things are looking up. We want to sign you to that 3-4 year extension. You know, we want to keep it, you know, simple, but we want to pay the shit out of you at the same time. We can't go Justin Jefferson level. We got to go like maybe 4 years, 105, 110 million. And to me, see if he bites on that. If he does, you front load the shit out of the deal while you're paying Shuck low money on those first couple of years. And like you said, the back end will be wide open when he is, like Poncho's saying, in towards that decline, maybe at 29 or 30 years old, that number will be a little less, you know, hard to swallow. You know what I mean? You might be looking at
you see what
versus a 25 or $30 million cap hit early on.
What Mickey tends to do the opposite. Mickey tends to backload all the contracts.
But I think he was desperate this last time around because he fucked it up so royally.
Yeah.
He had to do whatever he had to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't like backlogging, Poncho. To me, you never know what tomorrow's going to hold. You know what I mean? I'd rather front load while you got some wiggle room, while you got Shuck on this rookie deal, while you got Kelvin. Because look, it ain't just Shuck. It's Kelvin Banks, who looks like a superstar at left tackle. He's going to want, big time money in a couple years. You know what I mean?
I agree. And Fuaga's going to come into the play.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's the other thing. If you think about it the other way, if you're Olave in his camp, you almost got to bite at the first thing you can now, because now it's another, this is a pretty serious thing with the blood
Good
clot.
call. Yeah.
You got to say, all right, if I got 25 on the table right now, I got to take it, because I don't know what's going to happen to me.
And look, in that negotiation room, that conversation's happening. It's not a pretty conversation to have between team and agent and player, but it's happening.
I think y'all. Listen, I think y'all lowballing. This is my thing, and I think y'all lowballing his salary based on his production. Chris Olave in the last 3 years is amongst the top 10 receivers in the league, and you can look up the stats.
Now, what we say? Oh wait, my bad, Rich. You coming in low a little bit on mine.
He's saying Olave over the last 3 years is top 5.
I don't think last 3 years.
Top 10. I said
top 10 in stats.
Honestly, for me, y'all, I really didn't have him as a top 10 caliber guy before. And I'm not so sure he's a top 10 receiver right now.
Here it is. Olave. To me, Olave he's in a game changer. He doesn't take over games. He doesn't you can't go to Olave in crunch times. Well, we never had a crunch time in the last 2 years. But again, it's just the unreliable. He has a good personality. I met the cat twice.
Well, let me ask you this. JSN's contract's coming up too in Seattle. They paying him top receiver money?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
Funny. Be funny. Wait. Hear me out. Funny. Olave's been better at everything than him, including college.
What's the year?
What's the age? I mean, he's the best receiver. He's having the best maybe all-around year in the league at receiver this year.
He backed up Olave at Ohio State. That's facts.
No, I mean, but Tom Brady backed up people in college too. And so, there's a lot of great players.
Olave's numbers are better than his right now if you look at the 3 years, I promise you.
No, there's no way.
One bet?
The last 3 years, I will absolutely bet. The last 3 years.
Well, last year, he couldn't. Last year, Olave only played 8 games. So.
That's right. Olave hasn't been durable, Richie.
Last year, what?
He only played 8 games last year.
Okay.
So right now, this is what Olave is. He's the guy. Okay, he's an employee at a fast food place.
He had
strippers in there partying until 12 at night. He got busted by management, and then he had a good week of making burritos. And he's asking for a raise. You know what I'm saying? You got to let it get. What I'm saying? He has some bad shit behind him with the injuries, with the inconsistency.
So what makes JSN so much better?
Who's that?
What makes JSN so much better?
He's been more consistent. He's been more healthy, and he's doing it for a team that's like a top 3 team in the NFC, possibly. I mean, and I'm just saying, he's obviously the number one.
What's the age difference, Fernando?
Olave just kind of became the number one to me. He's just kind of worked himself into a legit wide receiver 1 status. JSN to me has been that guy since last year. I mean, he took the reins from DK, who
I want to say he's 2 years younger than Olave.
I don't have the numbers in front of me, but dude, Richie, I could promise you he's been better statistically the last 3 years.
I bet you Olave's numbers are better than him this year.
Well, Rich, we're not going off.
He's listen,
so Olave's what, 26, 27?
JSN don't have 100 catches yet.
No, hold on, Richie. JSN's the best receiver in football this year.
23. He's 2 years younger than Olave.
Yeah, guys, this is his numbers. He's the best wide receiver in the league this year, statistically. He's got 113 catches, 1,700 yards, 15 yards per catch, 10 touchdowns. There's no one with that stat line.
That's pretty good.
Maybe Puka Nacua, maybe.
Okay.
I'm just saying, that dude is really good. We go back to last year, 100 catches, 1,100 yards, 6 touchdowns. Year before that, a little more modest. I mean, I don't know if he missed time.
And then let's be real. If you was to compare Olave.
Olave's got 9 catches, 9 touchdowns this year, Dave.
Yeah, and he's got more. That's what I'm saying. He's
Okay, but you're comparing him against the number one guy. Compare him to everybody else.
But why? No, if I'm paying him like a number one receiver, I got to compare him against the top 10 receivers in the league. I'm comparing him against Amon-Ra St. Brown, Puka Nacua, guys like
I don't
Malik Neighbors,
I don't put Amon St. Brown.
CeeDee
I don't put
Lamb.
Amon St. Brown on Jamal Chase's level.
I think Amon-Ra St. Brown's pretty damn good, man. I don't
He's
know.
top 5.
Yeah, I mean, definitely top 5. I got him over A.J. Brown. That's my opinion. I mean, I like A.J. Brown. I love A.J. Brown.
So you take JSN over Jamal Chase?
Who's that now?
You taking JSN over Jamal Chase?
I think Jamar Chase is going to have the better career. I think right now
We're running them down a rabbit hole right here. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. We going down a rabbit hole.
So wait, who are we talking about? Amon-Ra St. Brown? I mean, dude,
We're not going that. So we're just trying. We're staying on the lobby.
The last 4 years, there's not many better receivers than St. Brown.
But y'all trying to diminish the man's money, and it ain't fair.
No, but Richie,
I'm going with age.
Give me 30 seconds, Pancho.
He's
He's
25, Pancho. He's 25 years old.
No, but Richie, here's my thing. It's the body of work. I don't like to pay on fluke years. I'm not saying he's having a fluke year. I think a lot of it's him and Shuck with chemistry. But if I'm in a negotiation room, my job is to save as much money for my team as possible if I'm the general manager. I don't want to sit there and say, hey, here you go, do $50 million, go ahead and take it.
Okay,
no, I'm trying to keep you at 2025, and I have ammunition in my back pocket because you're always injured the last couple of years.
Yep.
You didn't look like a number one the last couple of years. A guy like Amon-Ra St. Brown can say, hey, I've got 100 catches and 1,100 yards each of the past 4 years, averaging 8 to 10 touchdowns. I can go in that room and demand, put my feet up and say, hey, I want $40 million a year. Olave is not in that situation.
All right, so what if you do? So what if you do if Olave does turn into that guy? Do you pay him more money? You say, okay.
No, there's got to be a breaking point. That's unfortunate.
That's what I was about to mention. Yeah. You have to have a top ceiling. What is your you're real, Richie? You'd probably pay the man whatever you ask for, but you have to go in there.
This is what I say, Pancho, and I tell people this all the time. And Fernando didn't want to do this when he said when you mentioned this, Pancho, he said I don't think it's a good idea. I think you want to find the true value out of the player. You let him go test the market and pay him what he get from
I agree. I'm in between 20 and 25 4 years.
I said let him test the market and let's see what the highest he can get.
Here's the thing. I don't think that we talk about.
And I think if he goes somewhere, we get a draft pick anyway. So I'm good with that, right?
It depends on if you bring somebody else in and what they do. But
you're not listening to what I'm saying. I'm saying you match the offer whatever a team wants. You see his value then.
If it's too high, I'm not matching it. I'm taking. I think you get a compensation pick in return, right?
So somebody else willing to pay it, and you're not.
Here's the thing, though.
If it's retarded, anything over 25, they can have.
If you're the Saints and you feel like you have your quarterback, which at least 3 of us here do feel like you have the quarterback.
Yeah, I would go with that. Okay, I mean,
you can't let Olave walk. And then you're not replacing that. And what's the saying? A bird in the hand is better than one you don't know about, whatever. Like, we know what Olave is. We know he's not maybe the best number one, but we know what we have. Yeah. Whereas we let him go somewhere else.
You're not. No, I'm agreeing with you. See, that's the thing. Y'all saying it as he's the best number one in the league. I'm not saying that. But he's clearly the number one for the Saints.
No, I get you, but Richie, like Calvin Ridley might be the number one for the Titans, but I'm not giving his ass $35 million.
Listen, if he's your number one receiver, you have to pay him like a number one receiver.
No, but Richie,
the situation has to fit.
No, it does not.
It's not by default. It can't be by default, though, right? Does it have to be
the situation? You said situation. So what Fernando just said, guess what? The Saints might be stuck with the situation, have to pay the man.
No, but here's my thing. This is what you do with Olave right now. This is probably the best plan that you could possibly do with Olave. Is, for one, okay, we're not even in his 5th year yet. We already took the 5th-year option. So you have next year no matter what. If you can't reach an extension, you still have the following year. And there's this wonderful thing that comes into play after that 5th year. If him and Shuck are still looking good, we're still not sure about his money yet.
Franchise.
We could franchise tag him. At that
point,
so you can take it, and give yourself a little more time to analyze if you want to commit to a long-term deal.
Look up the franchise tag. I bet you that's pretty high.
Oh, it's high. It's high. Yeah,
it would be high. But then again, you'd be on a 1-year marriage instead of 4 years for $200 million.
At that point, you should. If he does it, I think this is what I think Olave should do. I think that Olave should bet on himself going in next year, put up the same numbers, and the Saints have to pay him $45 million a year.
No. And he might, Richie. That's probably the way.
And I'm not paying him next year. So yeah, he has to play out this deal,
Yeah.
And then I mean, you're gonna know shit from Sugar with Shuck. If Shuck
I'm telling
shows you
y'all-
something the first 5 or 6 games next year starting, then you start investing more into Olave. Now, if that relationship goes south, then
I'm going on record right now. Olave is getting an extension this year, and he's getting about $35 million a year. Wow.
it won't
I
be
don't
this
think
year.
you can give him $35 million.
It won't be this year.
I think he's getting the extension. I don't think it's gonna be 35.
I don't think it's 30. My cap would
good.
be 25 to 28. That's where I want to be with Chris Olave.
I from listening to other stuff and reading other people that are close to the organization, it sounds like he's gonna get 30, but I don't think it's gonna be 35.
And look, and right now, and this is to me the writing on the wall. We talked about this last show about the veterans. You've got to listen. I mean, I like Alvin Kamara, man, but you got to move on from that unless he's one to come. You got to get these guys at a lower price if you want to bring any of these guys back for leadership purposes. And
I'm trying to trade them all at the draft. I'm trying to trade
It don't
them.
work like that, Pancho.
But I
Yeah,
think
it does work.
most of the older cats are free agents. I mean, I don't know what value Kamara has for a trade at this
No,
point.
zero.
I mean, he's
Zero.
a 30-plus-year-old running back. His numbers have dipped the past 4 years. I don't think nobody's giving you more than a fifth. And that's not a slap in the face against Kamara. It's just the running back position for a guy that's declining a little bit after 30.
I'm taking that right now. I'm taking that.
But he might not want, like, there was word that he didn't want to be traded in the middle of the season. So, I mean, that's what's got me a little wonder. Why would you want to stay on a team that's heading nowhere fast this year? And all we're trying to do is audition our players at this point to see who's part of the future. Why would he want to stay on that?
It's a
And then
business
next
decision.
offseason,
You
hey,
get,
we're looking
you
better.
get paid that
He's
money and
gonna
not get
stay
asked
more, in
for
my
it.
opinion.
You know?
Huh?
All these guys are under contract next year too, right?
I'm
I think,
pretty sure-
I don't
yes.
know about Cam and Taysom.
Cam's
I think
out.
Cam and
Cam
Taysom
Jordan's
are
out.
going.
Cam
Yeah, that's Cam is. Cam is on contract. I'm gonna say Cam is on contract.
I don't know. I think Cam and Taysom are up.
He's got money on it.
Oh, Pancho, Cam talked about it after the game.
Fernando, pull it up.
He talked about it in Chicago.
We're gonna pull it up. I think he has a ridiculous amount of money on the books next year.
Pancho, he talked about it at the press conference.
I'm telling you what I know. There's some money on the books for next year.
Pancho, I really do. I might be wrong.
He said in the press
Yeah,
conference,
he's,
I have no contract after this year. He said in the press conference.
He's unrestricted
I
next
was
year.
going to
yeah.
take you.
Is there money on the books for him next year though?
No.
Zero.
So here's my thing. Okay, and here's the weird thing. Now the Saints have a very odd situation with Demario Davis as well. If you're looking at his contract,
Yes.
it's a very unique contract. So, man, I'm looking at the way his contract is structured. They can move on from Demario very easily with this deal, but I wouldn't do that. I would take him. So listen, this is Demario. I just want to throw this out there real quick. So Demario's cap hit next year. I mean, it's $14 million. The year after that, he actually has no cap number. Now he's got voidable years, it looks like, on his contract. But Demario's contract's flexible. So if he wants to work that contract, you can restructure
So
Demario.
Dave, do we listen? We said in the beginning of this year we needed to get rid of these old cats, worry about our cap. So do you let Cam walk? That's it.
Hey, look, I mean, Cam, I don't know, man.
Cam wants to be
If
paid.
I had to pick one old guy to keep, it's Demario. That's just me.
I think both of them are gonna. I think DeMario and Cam are almost, in my opinion, locks to come back at friendly deals.
Mhm.
But and
You
I'm
think
okay with that.
Fred, you think Cam stays if somebody blows him away with an offer? Another team?
I think Cam Jordan bleeds black and gold.
He's going to turn down a lot of money.
I don't think anybody's gonna come with a lot of money.
I think so.
I mean,
he's 36.
I think he's gonna. All the offers are gonna probably be.
He could help, he could help a contender right now.
Look, that's what Cam Jordan's gonna have to decide with. If Sean Payton comes to him with the same contract as the Saints, and you can potentially go win a Super Bowl, then that's the choices you're gonna have to make.
What
Cam
happened
Jordan
to the
ain't
Bear,
gonna play in that
y'all?
cold weather. He ain't gonna play in that cold weather.
Where's the Bear at? Where'd he go?
Right there. I was looking up some
there you
shit.
go. All right, so you and Fernando are back in the same room now. Y'all have the same color. It's like an eggshell Navajo white finish. I swear you guys are in the same room.
Nah, mine has like a purple tint to it.
Dude, it's like,
So
I don't know,
the
man.
answer,
It's like,
Pancho, the answer is he's an unrestricted free agent. Do you bring him back?
No.
All right, there's the answer.
it feels like a Deshaun Watson situation at the
If
bottom.
he's anywhere between 10 to 14
There's a
million.
washing area, and then there's a massage parlor next door. It feels like y'all have a divider, but y'all are in the same place. That's all I'm saying, man. It feels like one end is the washing
So listen,
area,
so
one end is the massage parlor.
all right, so the Cam
No,
Jordan. I mean, it's
it is on the screen. Man.
Dave, what did you drinking today?
so the Cam Jordan. I would do a 10 to 14
Oh shit.
deal, like a 1 year deal, 10 to 14, and maybe just make him more. I don't know if he would settle for a third down deal. You get what I'm saying? And I don't know if that's.
I think he would.
We were talking about that. I would say DeMario. If you're going to keep one old guy and say we're not keeping any more old guys, it would be DeMario for me.
Yeah,
I hate to say this, Pancho, but the Saints ain't gonna tear it down.
No, they're not. Especially now that they think they got a quarterback. They're definitely not tearing it down.
I'm saying tearing it down. I mean, you're a DeMario Davis, Cam Jordan, a Taysom Hill,
and they're not 5 years out, Pancho.
It's 3 years out.
Wait, hold on. We gotta start talking about, like, we're talking about Cam Jordan. Like, and I was with this last year because Cam Jordan I thought was washed. Right. But he's about to get 10 sacks and have one of the best years of his career. Like, we can't just say, like,
right,
just let him go. Like,
I know, and I agree with Fernando because look, dude, things change a lot. Let's be real, man. Things change, and I mean, there's shit that we got to eat our words.
He's gonna be 38 next year.
And you're gonna sign him for 1 year. I'll take him 1 year, one more year.
$24 million.
Oh no!
I'm gonna tell you right now, they're gonna retool his team. They're gonna get.
That's what he got paid 25 the last 2 years each.
They're gonna address these team needs, and I can very well see the Saints winning the NFC South next year.
I think, Richie, here's my thing though. You got to get, like, right now. We talked about we made a little reference to the Pelicans Sunday briefly, but it's almost like you got to like decide one way or another. This is what I hate about the Pelicans right now because I feel like we're back into this. We're allowing Zion and Jordan Poole to run the team. The Saints, it's almost like we got to make sure the right guys are the core running the team, and those other guys.
That's what I'm saying, dog. If you go in with a rookie running back, you go in with 2 vet guards, and another rookie wide receiver, or if you can get a 2 or 3 year guy wide receiver, because you're not rolling in with Olave and the rest of these guys, Tipton and Vele. I mean, they're serviceable. You're gonna have to get somebody else that's gonna stretch.
Yeah, y'all said y'all said Vele's
no, I like Vele.
I like Vele.
I'm saying he's going to be serviceable. He's not going to be groundbreaking. He's not going to.
So he's not a number 2 receiver?
I don't know, man.
On a good day,
he's definitely a number 2 receiver.
I agree with you, Pancho. I don't think he is neither. I agree with
if he was a number 2 receiver, he wouldn't have left Broncos.
Well, let me ask you this: what do y'all have in mind for a receiver? This is what I ask because I'm not overpaying a free agent wide receiver to come here.
What you mean?
No, I'm saying I'm not going to give big money.
You need to get young. You need to speed.
You need contract staring you in the face.
I think they're gonna, Pancho. I think everything you said. I think is correct. Hear me out on this though. I think everything you said about the offense. I think they're gonna do those things, but I think they're gonna sign like with Fernando and Dave saying maybe these veterans to at least a 1 year deal because you need leadership in that locker room, and I think they're gonna keep the defense intact. With the defense, Dave, what's the defense rank right now? It's got to be in the top 10.
I mean, I know they answered last week top 10, and I mean, they had a couple mistakes against Cam Ward on blown coverages, but overall they played a solid game this past Sunday.
Guys, we watched some terrible football, guys. I mean, are we not forgetting we watched terrible football this year? And y'all saying, look, just roll that bitch right back. Let's just roll it right back out there and let's see what happens.
But we're saying to build on it. You know what I'm saying?
But you're not building. If you're keeping everything, you're not building on anything.
No, Pancho. Here's the thing: you're building on Tyler Shuck, Kelvin Banks, Taliese Fuaga.
They were here this year. You got to get some
Riley, Kool-Aid McKinstry, Chase Young. You're building on all that. You're keeping 1 or 2 pieces there, like Richie said, for leadership. But you're still going to go out in the draft. You're going to go and be smart in free agency. We don't want Mickey to go sit there and like start spending money like it's the 1980s and it's Wall Street. You know what I'm saying? We want that dude to be frugal. That's what I'm saying about the receiver. What do y'all think you're going to go at receiver?
The reason you can't spend 35 on a receiver because you have to get you 2 vet guards, dude. I mean,
you're going to get a guard. I think you cut Cesar. You designate Cesar Ruiz as a post-June cut. When you do that, you're going to be able to extend his cap.
Pancho, nobody's disagreeing with me. But what I'm saying,
your guards cost money though.
Pancho,
they do. But you got Simpkins. Simpkins to me looks like part of the future.
What I'm saying is this, Pancho. I agree with you. I think Olave should bet on himself, play the season out.
Yes.
But at that point, he's not in the contract no more. Do you let him walk?
See, this is where I'm at with this. So next year is my ultimate prove it year for pretty much every fucking body. For Shuck, for Devin Neal, for Chris Olave.
Devin Neal can't stay healthy, dude.
Stop. Look, for Olave, for all these guys, next year is going to tell you where you're truly at. But you're going to have to put some footstones at that O-line. You're going to have to give you're going to have to give him the pieces to know where it's at. If you're going to keep Olave, you got to keep him at this contract. You can't re him up this year and pay him $30 million next year. You can't have that.
This is what I don't see. This is what I don't.
Because we still truly don't know what we have yet. We played some terrible fucking teams, guys.
No, but Richie, nobody's saying. I mean, Pancho, we're not saying go into next year and say, hey, this is going to work. We're going to win 11 games with the same exact roster. Nobody's saying that. But the foundation pieces, like I just talked about,
I know.
There, and you're building on that. You know what I'm saying? Look, you've cleaned up a lot.
So you
already to this point.
Chase Young's gonna want big money.
No, Chase Young's under contract for 2 more years after this. He signed a 3, which I criticized Mickey a little bit for giving him 3 years, but it's worked out.
Then what does Granderson money look like? $1 million deal or something like that. What is Granderson money?
Granderson's still under contract.
But what the worst contract on the team was Juwan Johnson, and that doesn't look so bad. Now.
Right.
I mean, that was our bad contract.
Yeah.
Taysom Hill,
maybe as well, but you can get rid of that. You got 2 June 1st cuts you can make and extend that dead money.
Here's the thing I say. I agree that you don't want to spend the money on Olave. I get it. We keep saying.
Well, I'm saying there's a budget there.
Why are we just talking about Olave, y'all? That's what
I don't know. I wouldn't look up the stats. This is what I'm saying. I wouldn't look up the stats, but this is what I would say. Look who made it. Oh shit, Pancho. Uh-oh.
Who's that, Stevie?
Yeah.
Steve is ready. Pancho, you better watch that you and Fernando, the divider, is going to get knocked down in a minute. The washateria is going to meet the massage parlor in 1 minute, and Steve's going to come through with a freaking axe, dude. He's ready to murder a tape, bro.
We're going to come through and say we beat the Jets and the Titans? I mean,
you're going to hear a
Pancho, you got to stop with the bad teams.
He's going to come through with a
Drake May's dropping 42 on the Jets, and we're like playing what with the Jets. I mean, we're not in the same.
Drake May has 1 win against the winning team.
That he played the schedule in front of him and dominated it.
Oh,
that's what
dominated it. We were fucking.
Tyler Shuck's playing really well right now.
We're playing with backups instead of winning games.
Yeah, I mean, Pancho, we don't have a starting running back technically right now. We got Audric Estime coming out of nowhere running for 90-something yards.
You saying Drake May's better than Josh Allen?
No,
because he beat him twice. He beat him twice this year.
No, I think he's got a better team around him than Josh Allen. I think Drake May's a hell of a quarterback.
No,
and he might be the MVP.
To me, I think Drake and Josh are 2 different talents. Drake is more calm and collective and sitting there. I think Josh is more feet happy. Which one is going to live longer, you think, in the league? And then that's your question. You know what I'm saying? Drake May seems like he's going to live a lot longer than Josh Allen. I love Josh Allen, though. You know what I'm saying?
You got to give Josh Allen credit. He don't miss games. He don't.
No, he don't. But man, he sure does pay for it, though.
And here's the thing. Look, one of the guys from another podcast, we know the guy who's in the truck. He screams on the truck podcast a lot. He's a buddy of ours. I don't call him out by name. I don't know. But y'all know, fuck it, Mike T. He knows. Mike T's probably watching this from a truck right now, and he's going to run off the side of the road when I say this. But I just want to say this real quick. That bullshit list by ESPN that has Cam Ward listed above Tyler Shuck needs to be burned and sent away somewhere.
The dumbest thing I've ever
was that the first team all rookie?
It was that guy. I want to say his last name's Sodak or something like that. He's this dude who hasn't picked up a football in his fucking life, and he puts out this list. He's the same guy. And the reason I'm thinking about this right now, because me and Mike T kind of, we have a good argument here and there on there, but this is what pisses me off. That same numbnuts who came up with this article that said Tyler Shuck's not better than Cam Ward, essentially, by printing this crap. He's a guy the Buffalo Bills have done such a tremendous job putting the team around Josh Allen. That is one of his known comments coming into this season. I want to know who on planet Earth thinks that they're putting a good team around this guy, because I think he's got a shit show besides James Cook on that offense. I mean, the defense, there's maybe 2 or 3 named players I'd want on the Saints right now, and the rest of it's throwaways. You know what I mean? Brandon Cooks came right in there and started fucking catching passes. You know what I mean? So who in their right mind thinks Buffalo's got a team around this guy? Then you're going to go compile this list and put Cam Ward above Tyler Shuck for the all-rookie quarterback team. Come on, man.
I heard somebody I do agree with this. If I was a Titans fan, I probably wouldn't trade Cam Ward for Shuck. And being a Saints fan, I wouldn't trade Shuck for Cam Ward. I think both of them are, good and going to be.
Both. Go ahead. I think both of them still need foundation pieces around them.
Right.
As far as talent wise, we're working with the bare minimum athletic talent altogether. We have that. That's a good way to put it. We have next to zero athletic talent anywhere on our offense. Nobody's really athletic. You don't have who's the most athletic person on the offense, Dave?
I mean, I would say Olave and Juwan probably to me. I mean,
I don't know. Like Calvin Banks can run a mean 40. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean, Olave and Juwan, profile-wise, are really good. I mean, Juwan's always had a profile as a converted receiver. He's just finally not dropping the ball, not going.
We just don't need you to evaluate talent. I mean, you came on this show and said that Derrick Henry was a better running back than Christian McCaffrey.
I didn't say that. I said I would take Derrick Henry over. I didn't say better.
Well,
we have preferences.
Topics like we're meth addicts, man.
So you say right now you still would take Derrick Henry over Christian McCaffrey?
I just watched Derrick Henry run for 4 touchdowns.
I still would take Christian McCaffrey over him.
And that's a personal preference.
Hey, y'all, real quick. I know y'all got this Henry McCaffrey duel going on, man, for weeks now. But no, I want to say like what Fernando said. Like, that's what I was trying to talk to the guy, Mike T. Our old pal, Mikey T. Look, it's not about me saying Cam Ward sucks or Cam Ward ain't going to have a good career. I thought Cam Ward is a good quarterback prospect coming out. I don't think he was like a Burrow-level prospect coming out, in my opinion. But I do think he'll have a nice career. But just saying that Shuck deserves to be the first team doesn't mean I think that, Cam Ward's not going to do anything with his career. You know what I mean? Cam Ward could very likely have a solid career. I just think Tyler Shuck right now, there's no argument. It's Tyler Shuck and Jackson Dart.
I mean, actually, I'm not giving Shuck any kind of fucking medallions, dog. I mean,
I am.
There's nothing groundbreaking that happened there, bro. I mean, let's be real. Let's be real. There's nothing groundbreaking there.
What do you mean? I mean, you don't throw 300 yards.
I mean, let's go give it to Malik Willis deserves. Good the fuck.
Malik Willis is in his third year.
He deserves some kind of award. I mean, Shuck is beating.
No, but this is a rookie of the year. This is what I'm saying. All rookie. I mean, to me, Jackson Dart and Shuck have been the best 2 rookie quarterbacks.
You're saying. Wait a minute, Pancho. You saying Shuck, the same Atlanta team that just beat the Rams on national TV? You mean Stafford can't beat the Atlanta Falcons, but Shuck can? Really?
The Rams come out and just fucking laid an egg, dog. That's all I can tell you now.
That's what it was.
I mean, that's why you play on Sundays, ultimately.
But same guy Stafford can't beat the Atlanta, but really, that's what it was? Come on, dude.
Hey, here's my thing real quick before y'all jump into something. This is one thing I can't understand. How in God's green earth does Spencer Rattler goes like 1-14. He looks like shit. He's completing barely 58% of his passes. 90% of his completions are within 4 yards. And everybody's like, well, I don't know, man. He's still showing a lot of fucking upside. Like, he could be the guy. He's 1-14 as a starter. Never threw for 100. I mean, I never came close to throwing for 300 yards. The guy's got more turnovers than touchdowns each of the past 2 years. And there's still this fan club that was like, oh, he might fucking, you never know. I mean, he ain't got shit around him. Shuck comes out, sets the world on fire the entire month of December. You know what I'm saying?
The world on fire, man.
He's got more
that's a good choice of words right there, brother.
Right now, and why are we hating this guy?
Poncho,
it's nothing to do with hate.
I'm saying, but how can we say somebody Rattler 15 games in?
Like we're not putting Shuck in the fucking center and all fucking having a circle jerk here, bro. Like that's not what we're doing here, bro.
Shuck, I'm telling you, bro.
Like somebody's got to say, hey, let's pump the brakes a little bit, bro.
No, we don't.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, I've always been for the underdogs. I've been a fucking Brissett guy. I've been a fucking Jameis Winston guy. I've been a Rattler guy. I've always been an underdog. I mean,
I'm just saying, I mean, why are they underdogs? Jameis is the first pick in the draft. Why is he an underdog?
Make sure everybody knows that this is not scripted and we are not telling Poncho to go against the grain.
It's not a hate shot, dude. It's not a hate shot.
Yes, it is. Yes,
I don't think he's hating.
Definitely, it's not. I'm just not ready to king the guy right now. And somebody's got to say.
I think
he's the one, bro. He's the chosen one, man.
Dave, I think Pancho needs to join that other show. That's who, but.
Yeah, dude, I don't know what those guys are smoking. Listen, I had to hear for years, and I'm not saying this about Poncho, but I had to hear from other podcasts for years how Jameis Winston was going to open Pandora's box when Drew Brees retired. And I was like, what kind of crack is being consumed here? Because
I just hate
Chris Godwin and Mike Evans for 5 years. He leaves there. What happens? They win the fucking Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, look again. I know he's a rookie. We can play the rookie. We can play the rookie card.
Brees, the fucking top 3 quarterback.
We can play this rookie card again. But what that fucking first half of that last game? What did it look like, dog?
But Pancho, you played.
That looked like fucking Chemet High and fucking West Jeff playing.
He didn't look good in the Super Bowl in the first half. I mean, I'm just saying.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like Shuck's playing the worst team in the league, and like he can't get a fucking first down.
Wait,
why are we cherry picking? Like, oh, he didn't look great in the first 2.5 minutes of every week, but man,
it was like the first half. It came out of halftime, finally did something.
But Pancho,
it's adjustments, it's in-game adjustments.
Against the worst team in the league.
No, they're not the worst team in the league. Dude, Jeffrey Simmons was killing our interior. I mean, he had nowhere to throw the fucking ball. I mean,
and that's why you need two guards.
No, but I'm saying they made adjustments.
All right, let Richie go. Go.
Hey, Pancho, answer the question Champs got right there, please.
What's the question? Y'all have to read that shit for me.
My question is to y'all.
We have a quarterback. We have a top 10 defense. So what position we draft in first, offense or defense, and what position?
Champ. So we drafted top 10. And we got shot at Love. Dog, I'm taking that and putting him in a sack and going all the way home with Love as your running back. Second, I'm going to go receive. I'm saying we have to address the receiver.
I'm going to go back and listen to some past shows because I remember y'all guys saying you don't draft a running back that high. Come on now.
I would make the exception, Richie. It's all about where the team is at that moment for me. Like I wouldn't I don't go draft the running back when I got shit everywhere else. But if I'm a team that looks like they can maybe step forward and possibly win a division, and
you need somebody who could take the work, who can take the workload off of Shuck. And if Jeremiah Love is a monster.
Yeah, I mean, imagine Shuck with a real legit running back right now.
Wait, I got a question.
Pancho Stevens said you put Rattler in a circle.
Wait.
That's what I'm saying, dude. When Rattler was a quarterback, I felt like a lot of y'all in it. I saw candles in the background. I saw Jergens. I saw Kleenex boxes. I said, dude, what am I walking into in here? I'm realizing it's a Rattler circle, Jergens.
It's like I'm in a room full. I don't know about Fernando. I'm in a room full of Shador haters. I mean, I'm that guy. I like Shador. Y'all don't like Shador. I
liked Shador coming in, but Shador can't hold Chuck's jockstrap. Right? I mean, that's just his
man. Put him in the same situation. I think.
What situation is Chuck in?
What situation?
Better coach. Stefanski doesn't even want Shador in a fucking.
I'll play ball with that. I'll play ball with the coaches.
Stefanski, he don't even want him in a fucking stadium, much less his quarterback.
Shador's got more talent around him.
What?
Yes.
Who's that?
Yes. A better line. A better offensive line? Yeah.
Name one offensive lineman. Name one receiver they got over there.
Ooh, for Cleveland?
Judy.
Come on, man.
Now, I'll tell you what Cleveland does have. Jedrick Wills' offensive line. They got Harold Fannin to me. Their tight end is a superstar to make it. I'm telling y'all, man. That dude's going to be like a 90-catch guy for 1,200 yards next year.
So is Juwan Johnson there. There you go.
I mean, I like Juwan, but I think Fannin's got a little better upside. I think he's good, man. No, look, I mean, I don't think the talent's that far off. I mean, you got Jerry Jeudy, Isaiah Bond, Cedric Tillman, those guys.
Lance, I've seen some fucking I was in the Superdome when Heath Schuler was fucking slinging the ball around. Well, Heath Schuler never slung the ball around. He fucking slung it to the other team.
Nothing but Pancho comes on.
And Pancho, look, this is one of the things we brought up the other day is, and maybe I know you go against this, but we've never seen rookie quarterback play.
Hey guys, I'm on
what it looks like.
Guys, I got people invading the house, bro.
Rookie quarterback play.
Rookie quarterback play.
Brock Purdy come out and lit that motherfucker up like a firecracker. I can tell you that.
Who?
Hey, why does Purdy get the hate too, man? Why does Purdy get the hate?
No, I'm giving him love right now.
I love Brock Purdy, but our buddy Mike T always calls him mid-Shuck and mid-Purdy.
He actually come out as a rookie and lit it up. I mean, that's all. I mean.
Here's the reason why he gets the hate, because when Brock Purdy was out, Mac Jones came in and did a really good job too.
And I think, look, and Mac Jones, to me, I think Mac Jones, we've talked about Mac Jones, right, guys? I think he could be Pittsburgh, Minnesota, maybe.
We were talking about Mac Jones coming to the Saints. Hold up, bro. We were talking about that a couple weeks ago.
And dude, that was the era.
A couple weeks ago, we were talking about that. On the Shuck replacement, we were talking about Mac Jones.
Pancho, they calling for your retirement, bro.
I ain't never retire.
No, look, Tyler Shuck, I mean, we all said the same thing about Shuck, right? We said we got to take a look at him. I mean, at least some of us did. I kept saying, hey, give Rattler 3 or 4 games. That's all you really need to see with him at this point, being what we saw last year. Let's see what Shuck has. You got to. And look, Kellen Moore, dude, is a fucking genius. I know we talked about he looks like a dude that plays Dungeons and Dragons all night long. He looks like the inventor of Scrabble, but he was a pro quarterback, and the dude's a hell of a
we already talked about the QBs that he did have it, at his dispense.
He's made them all better, in my opinion.
So before I started jumping on the pod, and I would just have my pods with Richie on the phone for an hour, and go back and forth. I told
how great the Lakers are. That's all you ever heard, huh?
We were talking about Rattler, and Rattler was starting. I said Rattler looks so much better this year than he did last year. I said, imagine what Kellen Moore can do with Chuck if he did that with Rattler. So I'm excited to see what Chuck looks like in year 2 if he makes a jump.
Yeah,
listen, I know
that's a good point, Fernando.
I know we're joking, but listen, I think the future is bright with Chuck, but I do kind of agree with Pancho a little bit. We got to tone it back a little bit. Of course, it's getting a little crazy because there's a lot more football to be played. We got to see what goes. Next year, this team's going to be a little different. I agree with.
Just show you how different I am. One of my favorite quarterbacks was Mark Ripken. So I don't know if y'all know who that is, but that was one of my favorite quarterbacks.
Redskins, man.
So, and Mark Ripken to me was a fucking monster. That he was a 1-year wonder, but man, that motherfucker.
I want to change it up a little bit. Me and Fernando talked about this a little earlier. It's a topic coming up right now about if the Hall of Fame committee has a choice between Drew Brees and Eli Manning being his second time trying to get in. What do you think they'll do?
Drew Brees,
yeah, it's not even close.
There's a lot of people thinking that Drew Brees may have to wait another year.
No, if Drew Brees has to wait longer than 10 minutes, the Hall of Fame's a joke.
Listen, can we play devil's advocate here?
Of all time, top 4, whatever you want to call it.
I mean, listen, I went to Miami for the Super Bowl, so I'm the biggest Drew Brees fan there is, but he's never won an MVP, and let's say he should have.
Yeah, but that was unfair, man. With that,
he's got one, and he's got the longevity with him and Eli. Got the same years. What is the QB rank between the difference between them two? Because 2 Super Bowls over 1 is probably pretty astronomical. Because there's guys out there.
I said the same thing, Pancho.
There's guys out there with 0 that are absolutely great.
No, but the MVP thing. Let's be real. That's kind of. Man, Matt Ryan won an MVP in an era where Drew Brees should have won 2. I mean, we saw with the NBA, Steve Nash won 2 or 3 when Kobe couldn't win one. You know what I'm saying? Despite how great he was, the best player in the league at one point in time.
Well, also, did Brees play? And I'm asking. I'm not saying this is my opinion, but did Brees play in the era where the top 2 quarterbacks of arguably of all time were playing at the same time?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, if Tom Brady's not there and Peyton Manning's not there, I mean, you know what I'm saying? And then the no call thing. Let's be real, y'all. We can't ignore that. You know what I'm saying? Eli.
I'm not saying he shouldn't, but I'm saying there has to have somebody has to have the argument why.
I think when you're looking at him, me and Richie talked about this. You got stats and then you got Super Bowl.
But Dave, why is it such a big?
You're usually in.
What I don't get is this. And maybe why is it such a big deal to go in your second time? What's the
because I think certain guys are first ballot guys.
Yeah, first ballot
is the definition of first ballot.
I got a Richie question. They don't have
a Hall of Fame. I'm listening to it. But listen, they don't have a Hall of Fame for first ballot Hall of Famers. It's a Hall of Fame.
But I mean, I think like in certain sports, like baseball, Shohei Ohtani is an obvious first ballot Hall of Famer. I think LeBron will obviously be a first time Hall of Famer. I mean, Drew Brees to me is first ballot Hall of Fame, like Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes.
First ballot carries weight just when you say it. It means something different.
That's what, I mean, to me, Eli. Listen, man, Eli's from New Orleans. I got a lot of respect for Eli. I'm one of the guys. I used to have it. We used to do another podcast, and the other guy used to tell us Eli wasn't a Hall of Famer, and I think he was smoking crack. But to me, Eli is a definite Hall of Famer based on how good he was in the postseason.
So you're gonna make Eli wait a 3rd year?
No, I don't know, but Eli to me, his numbers are nowhere near.
Well, Dave, that's what you're saying. He'd have to wait a 3rd year.
And here's my Richie question. Wait, why was it a Drew thing or was it a Sean thing?
Wait, what?
There you go.
Was it a Drew thing or was it a Sean thing?
What's that?
Did Sean Payton make Drew Brees?
I can't. I hate that conversation. I can't stand that conversation.
He's making Bo Nix over there. Come here, give me some conversation.
But I mean,
he didn't make Jameis or Taysom or anybody else look good for the Saints.
I seen Jameis throw 5 touchdowns in one game, Fernando.
James, I saw him for 2.
5 touchdowns.
And I'm a Jameis
What's that?
fan. I'm just saying, Jameis.
No, I mean, wait. We're talking about Jameis, man, Poncho. That 5-touchdown game, he had 140 yards passing. We knew what was going on with that game. That defense on the door.
What the stat line says. That's all I got to say.
140 yards passing, dude. Tyler Shuck does that in 1 quarter. Come on.
But Dave, what we're saying is
circle.
this is what we're saying. Listen, this is what Pancho and me are trying to say. I think we're trying to say the same thing. We're not trying to say Eli's better than Drew Brees. We're not. I would never say that.
Right.
What we're trying to say is because you want Drew Brees in this year, you're gonna make a 2-time Super Bowl champion wait the 3rd time.
But there's more than one inductee, though, guys. There's only. Why are we saying that there's only one inductee?
One quarterback. That's it.
No, they got more.
What happens if Brady's eligible next year, and Brees don't get in this year?
Yeah, wait. So you tell me, that's how they. Okay, listen. I'm not.
No, it's more than that. It's more than one QB.
There's no way you can just have one quarterback. That makes sense.
Fernando, look that up. Is it just one?
No, it's any positions. It's any positions. But
it's any. Because to me,
he just threw out the
Gerald or obvious locks.
I
think Jason Witten could make that case.
Great. Listen, I think it would be great for the Hall of Fame if they both get in the same year. Both of them, New Orleans, got connections to New Orleans. I think it would be great.
I don't think there's any one just position because I
don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, listen, I'll be the first to tell you I'm not an expert in the Hall of Fame shit.
Richie's been lying to me for 4 weeks, telling me there's only one quarterback can get in.
No, it's not.
No, man.
That's like,
more than that,
that's
bro.
Like she was lying that Bronny was going to be good, man. Come on.
Fernando, hey, just birdie in the ear. Fact check everything, bro.
I know. I promise you. That's why I got so good at looking at these stats.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We learned. We figured that out.
I wonder why this conversation's happening. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, man, like, what,
Listen, Dave, you know what's crazy?
So they both getting in?
We just went we went 50.
It's fucking Jazz Fest, and I got to decide between Stevie Wonder and like Bon Jovi or something.
Listen, Dave, we 50 minutes into a pod, and we ain't never mentioned the Lakers yet.
Well, hopefully we don't, man. Shit, hopefully.
Wait, could you imagine though if the Hall of Fame this year?
Hey, we 50 minutes in, you ain't mentioned your Pelicans neither.
Oh yeah,
I did make one Pelicans reference. I said about how the Pelicans need to have like an identity of what they're trying to do.
Go ahead, Fernando.
If Drew Brees, Eli Manning, Reggie Wayne, and Jari Evans all going at the same time would be incredible. We'd have a New Orleans representation, man.
They'd have to have Big Free to show up at that point.
Who is it, Fernando? Who you said?
Reggie Wayne, Drew Brees, Jari Evans, and Eli Manning.
Good Lord. I think
they'll be serving crawfish. Big Free will be playing. They'll have Juvie out there.
I hope Jari Evans gets in, man. I'm telling you, I don't know why that guy.
Hey, Jari Evans, man, best guard of his time, bro. He deserves it. At the end of the day, I know a lot of people ain't gonna hear it on here, but Jason Witten deserves it to me.
Listen, at the end of the day, it's fucking easy to root for Pat Mahomes. It's easy to root for the Jordan Loves or the Jalen Hurts, but it takes a real dude to love the underdogs, man. And I like to see the underdogs. To me, the Rattler thing, I think he might do something somewhere else. I just think there's something there. It's not like it doesn't look like Desmond Ritter to me. You know what I'm saying? What Desmond Ritter does and Desmond Ritter just got signed this fucking week. That's how terrible this league is, bro.
I think Rattler's got something to him. It's obviously not going to be here. He's not going to be on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I don't think Rattler's a scrub. I think he can play.
I would love to trade him right now. If you can get a team that's willing to put him into a quarterback competition.
I would keep him as a backup. He knows your system. I would. That's just me.
I mean, but to me, my thing, guys, that's a good question. I'm glad you said that, Richie. Let's just say a team calls you up. Who would the team be? All right, we'd have to think about that first. But let's say the New York Jets call you up.
Yeah.
The Jets call you up and say, hey, you know what? We'll give you a 4th for Rattler. Do you do it?
Yes.
I do it too.
I would.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of ways. I mean, he doesn't have any draft. I mean, he doesn't have any stock in him right now. And I agree with that.
You may, for a young quarterback, get a 3rd or 4th round pick, man. It's possible.
I am definitely not giving Pancho no pass.
Huh?
I don't even like him.
Wait, who?
That's probably 90% the truth.
What's that?
It's not. Me and Pancho got history, brother. Listen, I don't care what y'all can talk about all y'all want and shit. I don't care. He's still my brother for life. Don't worry about that.
What they did to Pancho, man?
No, Steve said I'm giving him slack. Me and Pancho don't pull. Listen, if one thing y'all know is very authentic, we don't pull no punches with each other. We call it like that's it.
Man,
that's it.
hey, watch it, dude. Freaking dog trying to
steal
people's
food.
food.
But listen, guys, It has been a great show. I gotta get out of here. My voice is about to
Man,
kill.
that fucking ass whooping Alabama just took, bro. I'm
Yeah,
not a
so-
huge.
That is a question. Who do y'all got? I mean, I know Dave don't follow too much, but he's not been watching the games. Y'all think Indiana's gonna win the whole thing?
Hell no. No.
Dude, they look so fucking crisp.
Fernando
Who you got?
Mania, bro. Fernando Mania, huh?
There's only one Fernando around here.
Did you not watch that game? Did you not watch that game?
I did. They look good, but
I'm just
Alabama-
waiting
Dude,
for the
Fernando,
fucking
that dude,
interview
look,
afterwards,
that
man.
dude stood back there like a statue, bro, and just fucking was
I
dropping
think-
bombs, bro.
I think there's something to Miami, man. That team's on a high right now.
Who, Michael Irvin, yeah, it's giving them all the high they need, bro.
Yeah, dude, Michael Irvin, dude, he's jacked on the sideline. I'm waiting for that dude.
Oh,
to, like,
he's all
interrupt
over.
the
He's
snap
fucking
at
in
some point.
Nashville, fucking got his shirt off, fucking whipping the fucking.
Look, that
Whipping
dude's gonna do
people.
some last Boy Scout shit. He's gonna jump on a fucking horse and go across the field and start shooting people, bro. I don't know. Michael Irvin's fucking. He looks jacked on the sideline, bro. Like his
He's
energy
doing
level
shit.
is what I need, bro. When I wake up in the morning.
All right, so the question is, we've seen the playoffs right now. Of course, we got the game tonight. Y'all think it's gonna be a Georgia and Indiana?
I think
Man.
Georgia's taking it all the way. I think Georgia.
I got the real question, bro. Are we wanting the Saints to win Sunday or not?
Well, yeah, definitely, man. Yeah.
No.
Honestly, how many in the chat? Do we want the Saints to win Sunday or
Yes.
not? Do we want the draft pick compensation of lowering?
You know
Oh,
why?
even
You know why, Pancho?
Because
Because if the Saints
they
lose,
still got a better record.
if the Saints lose, you're gonna come on here and talk about how bad Chuck is.
That's what.
Next
That's
week.
and they already.
Oh, if he fucking
the
sent
Rattler
to
candles. They're gonna be
Atlanta just fucking lit up the Rams, bro. Olave being out is gonna give y'all a pass. Give us a pass.
Lotion and
So.
shit getting bought at a record level. Tissues getting bought again. The Rattler candles gonna be in the background.
I tell you this: if Chuck goes into Atlanta and wins this game after them coming off beating the Rams, and he's got no Olave, I don't want to hear nothing.
Listen, Tyler
Hey,
Shuck's
I'ma
gonna
give-
have his own shoe after this game, bro.
I'm
if he
gonna give
does
y'all.
that,
I'm
man.
gonna give y'all a hot take right now. I don't want it to happen, but Ole Miss is gonna beat Georgia tonight.
Hey,
No, man, that's that's gonna be
woo!
rough.
Hey, what's the spread in that game, by the way?
Which one?
By the way, Lane Kiffin is in
Ole Miss
Baton Rouge
and,
watching
Georgia.
the women's basketball
Ole
game.
Miss minus Ole Miss plus 6.
Plus
Breaking
6.
news,
Okay, that's a
breaking
good
news,
spread.
right?
That's a tight spread, man. That's a tight spread.
What's the spread, Punch? What is it, Fernando?
6.
Uh-huh. See, Vegas knows.
Hey, Chambliss, man, that dude could ball. I like the running back. I did watch Ole Miss a couple times this year in that Tulane game. You can tell they were obviously overmatched for Tulane, but they
So,
have some
Champ.
talent on that offense, dude.
So, Champ, listen, I despise the fucking Falcons, but at the end of the day,
We beat the Falcons.
What's
at
that?
the end of the day, man, I am shooting for the fucking Jeremiah Love fucking. If we can get Jeremiah Love as a running back, listen,
Pancho, every time you root for somebody in the draft, we never get him. You realize that for 3 straight
No.
years.
You know we're
No.
gonna get a guard out of fucking Toledo, bro.
If we
Yeah,
draft a
fuck-
guard,
It's gonna be a
Yeah.
fucking guard, or it's gonna be some Samoan defensive tackle who's the next Vita Vea or something. I don't know.
Listen, I say the same thing. I've always said,
Which
don't
I'm not
draft a running back
opposed.
you don't drive a running back that high. But I'm gonna tell y'all what. I think we all can agree this guy Love is special, and Pancho was the first one to say it. I give him that.
he's a
and look, we
workhorse.
got to remember, like, I think that's the old, I say old, the last 5 to 8 years of thinking you don't draft a running back high, but we're going back into where running
Yeah.
backs are becoming like mainstays on teams and reasons they're
Yep.
winning.
I mean, Bijan was a beast last
Yeah.
week, bro.
And look, I mean, Barkley
Well,
put the
let-
Eagles over the top, right?
Correct.
Listen, I hate y'all know me. And my
Derrick Henry ran 4
I hate-
touchdowns, bro.
I hate
Yeah.
the Falcons. I hate the Falcons.
Yeah,
but how
200
can you
fucking
not-
yards.
Hey, y'all know I hate the Falcons, but how can you not like Bijan, the character of that guy? That guy
Oh, I think Bijan's the best pound for pound back, dude. In my
Yeah.
opinion,
He is.
he's ridiculous, dude.
Listen, back in
he's
sometime in 2007, we went to the Astros and we got it. They gave me a shirt, right? Getting in, and I wrote "fuck the Astros." I put "fuck" on top the Astros, right? And they took the T-shirt away from me. The Astros ushers did, and I did the same thing at the Falcons. They didn't take it though.
Well,
So,
they got heart, man. They got heart.
Yeah, they didn't take
Astros
it.
fans are some of the most. Sorry, I probably have a couple friends, but they're some of the most uptight sons of bitches. I mean, when the Cub fans go in there and take over that place, it's a beautiful thing, bro.
So I've been to Atlanta.
They only have
Listen.
one World Series title. Sorry, Astros fans. That fucking 17 shit does not count because you got the Oscar Grouch thing going on with the tin cans. Cubs won a fucking World Series like a goddamn
Chuck said-
Disney movie, bro.
Chuck
Best
said-
fucking
Chuck
World
said-
Series ever.
hey, Chuck
The
said-
Lakers are fucking falling
Chuck
apart,
said-
Richie, pull a fucking emergency hatch. They falling apart over there, bro.
Can Bronny dunk yet? Fuck. Man, I remember, hey, Richie, I got to give Richie some shit here because him and Darren and Shane, they all used to attack us, Fernando. Me and Pancho were like in a corner somewhere, and they were beating the shit. I was like, y'all fucking don't know what y'all talking about. Bronny's like Drew Holiday and Giannis mixed in.
Oh,
one.
Jesus.
I'm like, no, bro. He's literally going to be the worst fucking player in the NBA. I watched him in college. He's not even like a top 5 player in his team. And you're like, oh, dude, a lot of scouts are fucking saying he's got a lot of Magic Johnson and Larry Bird in him. I'm like, no.
Can we
horrible. I can possibly score in this guy.
Austin Rivers stayed in the league as long as he did because of his dad.
Oh,
Bronny's
fuck
even
yeah.
worse. Bronny should have never been in the league.
No,
That's why
Like,
LeBron stayed
Richie,
so long.
Richie, what he signed for like a 4-year deal.
Against the kid himself, but it's come on, man.
They actually forced this guy to fucking start in the league, bro.
Yeah, he shouldn't be. Yeah, there's no way. Now we'll give Richie this shit. Richie's got me on this. I got to give him Austin Reeves has improved like a son of a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Austin Reeves is going to another level this year.
Hey,
Hey, Dave, look, you could.
Bad thing.
we going. Let's go.
All right.
All right,
Watch
guys.
this game.
We'll get more. We'll finish this up.